This is Head Bustin' Boxing, and we are back in the house to talk about that boy Mikey Garcia. And Mikey hasn't been in the ring since he took that L to Errol Spence Jr. And a lot of people been wondering, what is Mikey going to do? We've heard rumors of him getting in the ring with Danny Garcia. As of late, Manny Pacquiao put it out there he wouldn't mind fighting him. And we've been hearing rumors of DAZN trying to sign him, which that's nothing new. Mikey's a pretty hot commodity. It's not just DAZN. Al Heyman and PBC are trying to sign him. Floyd Mayweather personally was trying to put him on the money team, but Mikey got back into, started getting back into the ring after that long hiatus. Floyd went out to the Garcia gym and was basically trying to get him into the money team camp. I think he even fought a couple times on PBC, and I'm not just talking about the Spence fight. But anyway, so the thing is, what is Mikey doing? Like, are we going to see Mikey in the ring in 2019? Now, I do believe we're going to see him in the ring, but personally, I think he won't be fighting at 147 unless now Pacquiao get him to sign a contract to fight him. That's different because that's a big money fight. But outside of Pacquiao and Danny Garcia, it's really not much for him to do right now because all of the belt holders outside of Pacquiao are tied up and booked. With Spence and Porter fighting each other, Crawford got a fight coming up in like a month and a half. So he's not going to get those three guys in the ring. So the only other belt holder left is Manny Pacquiao. Unless, the regular WBA championship is made vacated, which could happen, and maybe he fights somebody for that. That it's possible that could happen. But outside of that, Mikey put it out there a while ago that all the fights he want to be in at this point are big fights, title fights, or with big names, career legacy type fights. So I don't really see much outside of maybe Pacquiao or Danny Garcia available for him right now. Now, he said that if he can't find a fight at 147, he will be forced to fall back to 140 and make a fight happen there. Now, unless he fights Regis Progress, which is the fight I would like to see him fight at 140, there's really not much for him there. Even the Progress fight is probably far-fetched, and here's why. Because Robert Garcia was talking about his stable a couple days ago, and he was speaking about Virgil Ortiz, Mikey Garcia, and Jose Ramirez. Now, Ramirez is already unified, and their goal, Robert Garcia and Ramirez's goal, is to make him undisputed at 140. Well, if that's the case, then I don't really see them putting Mikey up against Progress because that would impede that. At the end of the day, Robert Garcia said he doesn't want or can't see Garcia, Mikey that is, Jose Ramirez, or Virgil Ortiz fighting each other. In fact, Virgil Ortiz is moving up to 147 because he knows he's not going to be able to fight Jose Ramirez. For him to fight Jose, well, number one, he said he doubts if he'll be able to stick around long enough for Jose Ramirez to unify, because he knows he's not going to fight him until after that. He said he believes he'll have outgrown the division by then. But really, in my opinion, the main reason why he's not going to fight Jose Ramirez is because both of them have the same trainer. Both of them are under Robert Garcia, so that's not happening. So where would that leave Mikey? If Ortiz is moving up to 147 because he can't fight Jose Ramirez, well, we know Mikey Garcia isn't going to be able to fight Jose Ramirez either. And if Ramirez is attempting to become undisputed, then there's no need for Mikey to stick around to 140. But I do think he will take one fight at 140. Matter of fact, let's listen to what Mikey Garcia had to say about what happens if he can't make a fight at 147 and get a title shot.
Look, I don't have anybody in mind that I'm chasing. I'm willing to fight anybody between 140 and 147. I haven't made a decision, so anybody at 147, I'll definitely consider. But I still don't have anything lined up.
And you said 140, 147. Is 135 completely done? Is
135 is not available for the moment. I'm going to do 135 next. But if I come down to 40 first and then do 35, that's a possibility.
So you're still free.
All right, now, like I said, I do see him fighting somebody at 140, and that's part of the reason. But here's the, I don't think he'll stay at 140 long term. Number one, if a fight pops up at 147 that will be lucrative or could get him a belt, then I see him doing that. But I think the reason why me personally, I would rather see him fight at 140 to leave open the door of him going back down to 135, and here's why. Because if Porter and Spence, the winner of that, decides to fight Manny Pacquiao, then once again, he's going to be, you know, out of the loop as far as getting a title shot. And I don't see him fighting anybody outside of somebody like a Danny Garcia that doesn't have a title on the line. So if he fights at 140 and whoever it is, it could just be a tune-up fight, whatever, and Lomachenko beats Crowler, then that opens up the, I mean not Crowler, if he beats Luke Campbell, then that opens up the door for him going back down to fight Lomachenko. And he just said he doesn't have a problem with going down to 135, but he would have to take at least one fight at 140 to do so. In other words, he's trying to go down the right way instead of just trying to cut a massive amount of weight, which, I mean, it ain't massive, but it's enough that it could affect him. And I agree with that. And also, while he, you know, fights at 140, that'll give the Lomachenko Campbell fight a chance to happen, and give the winner a chance to get some rest and a proper training camp. And maybe we could see that by the end of the winter, you know, maybe in January or February or something like, well, probably a little later than that. Probably somewhere between the end of the winter and the beginning of the spring. And his brother Robert Garcia went on record saying if it's up to him, he's fighting Lomachenko. Now, it's Mikey's decision, but I'm sure Robert has some type of say in it as well as Big G. So hopefully we'll still get to see the Mikey Garcia versus Lomachenko fight. Plus, it makes so much sense because, all right, it's only 3 people in the range that he's fighting in that can make, well, 4 if you count Pacquiao. It's only 4 people that can make a splash on his resume like what he wants, because at this point he's fighting for legacy. That's why he wants the belt at 147. It'll give him another division championship. But you're talking Pacquiao, that would definitely be a legacy fight. Errol Spence Jr., legacy fight. Terrence Crawford, legacy fight. And Lomachenko. Now, Robert Garcia said, you know, if they were to go back to Top Rank, that would give him an opportunity to fight Lomachenko, then Crawford somewhere down the line, and possibly get Mikey that 5th division title. So I think you might see them maybe not sign with Bob Arum, but do some work with Bob Arum so he can get those fights. And I do believe that's the best fight for Mikey Garcia that's available. That would be Lomachenko, but I would love to see him fight Terrence Crawford as well, because they do have some history with each other. But that's pretty much it. If you would like to make a donation to the channel, go to the home page and click the PayPal button in the right-hand corner. This is a new channel. We're just getting started. I think we've been pumping for like 4 months, so any little bit helps get better equipment or whatever. Also, if you don't want to do it that way, you can go to the description in the video and click on the PayPal link and make a donation. It could be 50 cents, $2, $5, whatever you think is fit. Anything that you're willing to give would help. Also, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit that notification bell once you subscribe. That way you can be notified when any videos are coming out from this channel. Also, hit me up in the comments section and let me know what you think. Is the Mikey Garcia Lomachenko fight still able to happen? And if so, who do you think will win also? Let me know. And this is Hair Bustin' Boxing's own Fight Doctor. I am out.